welcome to Celebrity Art TV. It's your favorite slot, talking to the stars with your boy Valerie Njaba. And of course, on the program today, we are going to be talking to this very wonderful, beautiful, and talented Cameroonian actress, and she goes by the name Malvis and Mohvu. She's going to be telling us everything about her life, but do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
No, I need give me a break.
What break?
I said give me a break. What do you want me to do?
I don't care how you do it. That is entirely your business.
It's equal to your business if you don't know.
You lie. You lie. It is your cup of tea, and if you choose to drink it hot or cold, it is entirely your choice.
I'm sick and tired of this debate. Can I go now?
You're joking. You're not going anywhere. What do you take me for? Go and see my parents. Is that too much to ask of you?
I said I need some time, okay? Do you think I'm happy in this situation?
You forced me into moving here with you, and now you're making me the laughing stock in town.
Look, Annie, you are taking this thing too far. You have to be reasonable for once.
You are the one who has to be reasonable. My mother this, my mother that. Is your mother there when you're grinding on me like a horse? Do you ask for her consent?
Hey, keep my mother out of this.
I will not keep her out of anything. Because according to you, she's the architect of all this. Or were you lying to me?
You're welcome back to Talking to the Stars with your boy Valerie Njaba. And of course, before the break, I told you we're going to be having this very wonderful and sumptuous and delicious Cameroonian actress, if I should say that. And she's right here with me, and her name is Malvis and Mohvu. But please, I was told that the name is somehow Mohvu or Mohvu, because we have to call it in such a way that makes the people wanting to. So how is that? How's the pronunciation?
It's Mohvu.
It's Mohvu.
Yes.
Of course, the name is Malvis and Mohvu. Yes, Malvis, there are a lot of people out there that may be, asking so many questions as to who really is Malvis and Mohvu. So can you kind of like describe yourself to them exactly the way you love it?
I am Malvis and Mohvu, a Cameroonian actress and entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. Now, Malvis, the name is fast becoming a very big household name when it comes to the Cameroonian movie industry, particularly in the English part of Cameroon. So now, and what people are noticing is that Malvis is very much all the time featured in movies that has to do with glam, and very, very not often or not quite in epic movies. So would you say you have a love for glam movies than epic movies?
No, I love all kinds of movies. And I just feel like they do not picture me, producers do not picture me in an epic way yet, because they've only seen me in a glam type way. But I assure you,
it's coming.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So I don't want you to think that Malvis is just a glam actress, but of course she's open to try new things and to let the world discover the very, very inner talent that lies within. We've seen you, unveil your character, your persona into several characters, different characters so far. So what would you say has been one of the most challenging roles that you've had to play as an actress?
Oh, that would be Olivia Talbot in Defying the Sixth by Claudia Oben. That character was really challenging for me because I had to do some things that I would have never pictured myself doing. And
I'm quite curious, and I'm quite sure the people may also be very curious, like, what's that thing? What is it that you had to do that,
There was this scene in a club.
Yeah.
It was... I just think they should buy the movie to see. It was crazy. I cannot even say it. My mouth is so heavy, I don't know.
Oh my God.
But that was my most challenging so far.
You can't imagine, I'm thinking 221 things right now. And for sure, I don't know what it is, but if you want to have an idea about what she's talking about, you definitely have to watch the movie Defy the Sixth by
Claudia Oben.
Claudia Oben, okay.
Yes.
It's also a very good Cameroonian producer and actor.
In a world where life and death are slowly becoming the same thing, have come to realize that while I thought I was learning how to live, I had actually been learning how to die.
As an actress, do you think there are problems when it comes to relating with producers or directors when it comes to having deals to do movies? Because, you know, at times people say things like, oh, some producers don't want to work with some actresses, or some actors, some directors say, if I'm having this person, I'm not going to work or something. So how is it when, particularly when we're talking about doing film in the in and within the English part of Cameroon?
If you do not fit the role, you do not expect to play it. They might need a 5-year-old. You as a 25-year-old, you want to go and act a child's role. You know, if you're fit for the role, you'll be contacted. You know, but if you're not, you don't want. Me, I usually say, if I do not fit this role, then I don't want to play it and ruin it. I know the vision we have for Cameroonian movies, so there is no way I would want to jeopardize that because maybe I want to be on screen every day or something.
Now, Anne, tell me, we know Anne to be a diva when it comes to social media presence. You know, she's very much active on, I should say, Snapchat and Instagram. So, what role does social media has to play when it comes to the career of an actress or an actor?
I just feel like social media helps in putting people out there, like 50%. You know, 50% out there. With the social media, you can reach your fans, you know, interact.
You can relate and interact with them.
Yes,
directly.
your supporters are there with you. They want to talk and maybe ask you questions. Some people look up to you. So it's really great because you have the best of both worlds. Everyone is happy. Your followers and supporters who want to hear from you or contact you can get to you through social media. You are not just somewhere unreachable.
Okay.
So, and then opportunities like they might be looking for people for adverts or like, you know, it helps just put you out there and maybe communicate more of who you are because those are your personal accounts. So it communicates a little bit more of who you are more than you would have done on TV or like.
You always look chic, stylish, and I must say, somebody whispered to me some time ago that she designed most of her outfits. But now, I want you to, you know, talk to the people and tell those watching us, how would you describe a typical Malvis Anne look, style, and fashion?
If you've noticed my style, I do not dare a lot. Even the lipstick right now and the hair is a whole other level of, you know, daring. I just tried this for the first time. The feedback was great. I got compliments, and they were like, "You should do this more" and all that stuff. So I might add it to the Malvis Anne thing. But me, I'm mostly simple and just good to go, you know.
So
just
in other
regular
words,
stuff.
you're kind of like telling, especially the female fans out there who may want to look like Malvis Anne, to be yourself, be the girl who's simple, try light things, and it may work depending on the feedbacks that you get. But also, there is another thing that is so peculiar about Anne, and somebody told me it's called the golden nose. Now, that she pays a lot of attention on that strike on the nose. What's that all about?
I do not leave the house if my nose is not shiny. I am just saying, you know, we women of 2018, or this era, if I may say, we're into highlight a lot. They want to be like, ooh, my highlight is popping, you know. They want to have their nose shiny. It really just brings up your mood and whatnot.
Yeah, but
see, it brings up your own mood.
I can see, it's like, I can see myself through that nose. It's so shiny, yeah. So this is something real particular about Anne. Each time you see her, believe me, you're going to see that nose blinging and glittering like you don't want to know.
Oh my God. But Ma, I heard you say rice and stew.
Are you calling me a liar? I thought you were going to retaliate. This girl is demon-possessed.
We want to know what's up with Malvis. You know, if there are some projects in the pipeline, or you know, the future plans of Malvis, what she's thinking about and looking forward to. So, are there something hitting?
Oh yes, there's a movie project coming up.
Yeah.
Produced by Stephanie Toom.
Okay.
I'm going to be on that with some international actors as well.
Okay.
And also, I have this movie that I'm writing.
Oh.
Writing a movie
So
is taking
you've now
forever.
gotten into writing.
Yes. I do have a vision of how, you know, I want to tell stories. I feel like I have a different way of
Telling stories.
Yes, of telling stories. So I just want to share that with the world and all and see if they like it. You know, the more doesn't hurt. For a growing industry like ours, I guess growth doesn't hurt, right?
Sure,
exactly.
for sure.
So that's what I'm doing for now. And then the rest is entrepreneurial. So
Yeah. You know, cinema in Cameroon is actually growing, like you say, and you know we have you know, several platforms that are trying to, you know, promote cinema in Cameroon, and one of them are festivals. And there's this festival, the Cameroon International Festival,
Yes.
CAMIF. So what's your take on CAMIF?
I feel like CAMIF, for us English speaking actresses, has helped a lot in selling us at home and abroad. It sort of, you know, cuts across the boundary that separate us and the French speaking Cameroon. And also, it sells us internationally. Yes, there's international movie festivals. The CEO of CAMIF, Agbo Gilbert, invites other producers from other countries to come see what we're doing. Now, internationally, they know us. Not a lot of people, but for a growing industry like ours, it counts as something. So I feel like that is the best thing that has happened to us. It celebrates us, and it also helps us dream bigger. And while we're dreaming, other people looking at us from afar are also dreaming. It like ignites a dreaming factor in the young people that are watching us.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is very good.
Exactly.
That is very good.
You know, that brings me to this other question, talking about the Cameroon film industry still. Now, you know, it's a growing industry, that's for sure, but what would you say are some of the things that, if brought in and put together, can actually, you know, take the movie industry, that's the Cameroon movie industry, to another level?
Well, I feel like if there were more investors, our projects would be flying from one project to another. You know, there is
everybody busy.
Exactly. There is a time where you think of investing your money in movies, but you have to eat as well. So you're like, oh, you prioritize, and then you want to push your movie aside or make it wait and all that stuff. And I know that the Minister of Culture, there's budgets for this every year. Investing money in the culture, which is what we're trying to do in the country, is very important, because it keeps people out of the streets. Do you understand what I mean?
The country as well.
Exactly. It sells the country. I feel like we've got so much that a lot of people need to see and
to know about.
Exactly. And for young people, you know, when they see you, they wanna look at you and feel like, oh, because if not of this thing, even not of the movie industry, I won't be on social media trying to say, oh, in life you should do this, or in life you should do that.
And you won't be on Celebrity Hour TV, as we
I
all
won't
know.
be on Celebrity Hour TV. So they need to focus on what we're doing. And if we come to ask for help, they should take this seriously, because it really doesn't end with just us. With people that are growing, they look at you, they admire you, they want to be like you, they want to do things like, they want to behave right, because, you know, they want to You know what I mean? It's not just about saying in the law they say don't do this, don't do that. No, you make them voluntarily choose to become better people. You understand what I mean? Yeah. So I'm just thinking, if they took us more seriously and there were more investors, you know, these things will skyrocket in a minute.
That's quite some work there from Malvis end, and of course it's quite interesting to know that these people are out here trying to, you know, uplift the image of the country and of course the culture of Cameroon as well. And as such, it deserves a lot of support and, you know, investment in the field of movie making and culture in general. So Malvis, still on that note, you know, when you talk like that, there are so many young people aspiring and loving you and, you know, looking up to you. What word would you give out to your supporters, followers, and of course fans, loving you, following you on all your platforms, and, you know, they want to see the love of your girl? So what can you say to that?
I just want to say that whatever you're doing now, dream bigger and do not even hold back yourself. I remember a time that I thought, oh, why didn't I dream bigger? You know, always dream bigger, love your friends, do not hate because somebody has something that you want. That is not how to do it. You love and you connect to the blessing, if you know what I mean. And, you know, respect those who have been there before you, no matter what field of work you want to get into. Respect the people that have been there before you, and that is how you'll be able to progress.
Thanks so much, Malvis and Mohvu. You know, I don't want to fall into the trap of calling the name in a way that is not...
Calling it with no sauce.
Okay, you know, it was so great having you on the program today, and, you know, we had a very interactive and wonderful exchange, and I'm quite sure our viewers out there had the same feeling like I'm having right now. So I don't know who's going to be the next person on this seat, the next star that I am going to be talking to, but believe me, it's going to be someone that you want to know much about. So do not go anywhere. Keep watching Celebrity Hour TV. It's your TV. We celebrate the best. Ciao, ciao.